clay's flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Finished steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Got mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Big steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the crowd. There's no quit. We live for the thrill. Speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Baby steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Baby steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Getting ready for the Slick Track Challenge season finale at Volusia. Just waiting for the session to load, and we will get in there for some racing. Make sure you guys give the stream a like, a share, and a follow. Get ready for some high-pace action here tonight.
Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Big steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Got mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Big steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the crowd. There's no quit. We live for the thrill. Speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Baby steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
Session is up. We are getting up into there. Let's go see who we got in there for now as we get ready for Dirt Series promotion season finale to the Slick Track Challenge. Make sure you guys go check out www.dirt-series.com to check out more of their action. This is an AI song that I made. It's pretty good, isn't it? All right, right now it looks like we got Brad Allman, Brandon Gibbs, Brett Caudill, Clifford Driscoll, Cody Connor. Oh, I accidentally registered. You're gonna have to DQ me. I accidentally registered instead of fucking watch. Gonna be Colton Snyder, Landon Moody, Nick King, Scott Dobbs, Tyson Banks, and Wesley Gwaltney looking to race it out here tonight. Oh, hoping to bring it into hoping to bring it to my local track this season. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I think I forgot to go ahead and load up.
Chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the
I
rest of
think
us.
I need to.
We're tough as nails, one lap
Nope, I don't have to reload it. All right, we are up in the session. As it looks like we had a couple cars up in there. Josh, you're going to have to DQ me. I accidentally registered instead of just watch. All right, so that's going to make it so it doesn't screw up the boards. Let's see who is out on the track. Oh, man, we got individual practice. I hate it when he does that. All right. Oh my God, I was muted. My bad, my bad. My bad, guys. I've been muted this whole time. Holy cow. My bad. Thank you, Al. Thank you. All right, so what I was saying a little bit earlier, it's going to put Landon Moody back in that number 7 spot. They're going to have 7-car invert. Moody's going to be starting in the number 7 spot with Wesley Gwaltney starting on the pole in that number 81. That is exactly where he wants to be tonight, as we are going to get ready for 30 laps here tonight in the main event. I was talking all kinds of shit and nobody heard me. All right, so we got about 3 minutes of warm up here, I think. So we're about 2.5 minutes into this one almost. Let's see if they go ahead and cut that pretty soon. Ooh, the 57 up into the wall. Definitely. I was running some of the practice race with these guys, and it is definitely not an easy track with the slick track. It is going to be hard to pass here tonight. Next after this one's going to be the UMP Modifieds at the same track. Same format. It is going to be practice, qualifying, warm-up, and then a 30-lap main event. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup as these guys get ready for 30 laps here tonight at the main event. Wow. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 81, it's going to be Scott Helms' favorite driver, Wesley Gwaltney. Starting outside of him in the number 2 spot, in the number 93 machine, it's going to be Brett Caudell. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the 02 machine, it's going to be Nicholas Baum. Outside of him, making it all Nick for second row, it's going to be Nick King. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the number 29 machine, it's going to be Scott Dobbs. Outside of him in the number 63, it's going to be Clifford Driscoll. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight in the number 84 machine, it's going to be Landon Moody. Outside of him in the number 83 Dirt Series machine, it is going to be Josh Smith. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight in the number 24, it's going to be Colton Snyder. Outside of him in the number 34 machine, it's going to be Brandon Gibbs. Starting inside row number 6 here tonight in the number 3 machine, it's going to be Cody Connor. Outside of him in the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Starting inside row number 7 here tonight in the number 9 machine, it's going to be Brad Allman. Starting outside of him in the number 21 machine, it's going to be Jonathan T. Starting inside row number 8 here tonight in the number 5, it's going to be John DeBias. Outside of him in the number 57, it's going to be Ryan Conley. It's going to be 30 laps here tonight. 16 cars, 1 winner as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go, Scott Dobbs and 3D Racing, says Doug Dobbs. Sorry, I can't talk here tonight. As the pace car pulls in, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. When they going to fire off? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Wesley easily going to take the lead. Brett Caudell on the outside. Good run for Nicholas Baum down low out of turn number 2. How did he get that run out of turn number 2? He's going to take the lead out of turn number 4. What's up, Lavoy? Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, it's going to be Nicholas Baum leading lap number 1. Here comes Gwaltney with the slide. Slides up the track. Baum going to slide up to the top side. Threads the needle into turn number 3 and 4. Wesley almost caused the big one out front. He's going to take the lead out of turn number 4. New race leader at the line. It's going to be the 81 of Wesley Gwaltney. Slide drop by Nicholas Baum. Cut down by Gwaltney out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Good race and surprisingly good race. And it's Nick King up into the door of Brett Caudell. King's going to back out of it, slides up the track. Here comes Driscoll in the 63. Tries the slide. It's not there. He's going to lose a spot as Dobbs digs to the outside. Single file up at the front of the track field as they head through turn number 3 and 4. They are trying to make it 3 wide further back. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. 4 wide into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Gibbs on the outside. He's going to take advantage. Here comes Banks trying to dig down low. Brad Allman going to fall back to the back of this pack as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 5 laps complete. Oh, they are starting to get racy up at the front as Nicholas Baum going to try that bottom side. No run out of turn number 2. He's going to slide up. Caudill's got to slide across this bumper bar. Slides him into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Baum's going to get back up underneath him. Down into 1 and 2. Nicholas goes for the slide. Oh, Caudill is up there. Baum's got to pull out of turn number 2. Caudill into the wall. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Baum going to throw a bomb into turn number 3 and 4. As they come out of 4, here comes Caudill back down low. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Brett's going to lick the stamp and send it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Here comes Baum back with the cut down out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Here comes Nick. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Caudill back low out of turn number 4. Back and forth for this number 2 spot as Wesley tries to set himself off into the sunset as they come out of turn number 2. Slide job by Caudill. Baum back up underneath. Heading into turn number 3. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. Let's go take a look and see what happened to John here. Looks like he's just he might lose it, or he's going to catch the wall out of turn 4 on the front straightaway, isn't he? Yep, catches it right there. Goes around. Tumbles into turn number 1. That's going to bring out the first caution flag of the night. With this slick track, this is one of those things you got to watch out for. That front straightaway wall will grab you. And we just seen it there as John gets into the wall, takes the tumble, gets back out on the track. We're going to get a restart here tonight. If you have never been here before, these guys do what they call a Delaware restart. That's going to be the leader out front all by himself. They'll be side by side for second on back. All right, on cold, fresh tires, we see Nick have a hell of a run out of turn number 1 and 2 on the bottom side. Will he try that again here on this restart? We're going to find out. Hopefully they get one to go next time by. Looks like Nick's going to take the outside, though, as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Who's your favorite out there tonight? Who are you guys rooting for? Let me know out in the chat as they head into turn number 4. Out of turn number 4, should get one to go at the line this time by. It is going to be a restart with 20 laps to go when they take the green flag. Sorry, 21 laps to go when they take the green flag. Wesley leads the field out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for that green flag this time by. They got them all lined up all the way through the field. Did Gibbs take a fast repair? He is at the back of the pack. As we head into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. He does look good. He does look good, which is good because he's been struggling lately. Green flag is out as Wesley waits to go. The field stacks up into 1 and 2. Here comes Caudill back down low into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up that track. Baum's going to let him in. Nope, Baum's going to fill the hole down the back straightaway. They make contact heading into turn 3. Here comes a slide out of Nick King. Nick King going to throw a haymaker into turn number 3 and 4. Looks for that number 2 spot as Baum takes it back as they head into 1 and 2. Oh, Caudill going to throw a slide. King's going to dive back up underneath him. Here comes the catfish, Clifford Driscoll, as they head into turn number 3 and 4. King's going to throw the slide up the track. Here comes Caudill up high. Brett Caudill going to keep that number 3 spot this time by. They're going to try to get it single file up at the front as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, nose to tail, heading into turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway. You can't hear me? You can't hear me right now? Test. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely showing up on there. Down the back straightaway, looking for down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Nicholas Baum trying to reel in the number 81. Out of turn number 2. Is anybody... you guys on Facebook can all hear me, yeah. Into turn number 3 and 4, going to be Wesley out front leading the way. Nick Baum in second. Brett Caudill third. Nicholas King in fourth. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is heavy battling back in the back, right around the 83 of Josh Smith. Moody has fallen way back in that number 84 machine. He is out of sight in this picture as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Where is... Oh, no, he's down at the bottom side. Oh, he makes contact with Brad Allman into turn number 1 and 2. Wow, Colton Snyder tried to slide Dobbs. Dobbs fills in the high side. 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Snyder up the track. All right, just making sure. What's up, Tay? Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It's going to be down into 1 and 2. Big battle here as Connor's going to hit the inside wall. Cody Connor hits the inside wall. Here comes Banks. Banks says, if you don't want the 3 wide, I'll take it into turn number 3 and 4. Banks going to dive down low, but here comes Dobbs back to the high side. Great battle here for that number 7 spot on back as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Dobbs down low. Dobbs going to dig low out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He's going to send it into turn number 3. What's up, Darren? Slide job by Dobbs, cut down by Snyder. Down into turn number 1 and 2. We got a slide battle for the lead as Nicholas slid Wesley into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to fall back. They're going to get back in line into turn number 3 and 4. Caught it out of the corner of my eyes as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Thought they were going to play nice and stay single file for a little bit, but they did not as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Nicholas Baum trying to reel back in that number 81. He's going to send it in deep into turn number 3 and 4. Single file as they head into turn number 1 and 2. So far, keeping it lean and green as they come out of turn number 2. 20 laps in the books. We got 10 laps to go. Better make it 9 to go as they come out of turn number 4. 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Caudill putting the pressure on Nicholas Baum. He's going to go down low out of turn number 2. Drag race for the number 2 spot. Brett's going to throw the slide into turn number 3 and 4 as Nicholas Baum gets the wall. Give that number 2 spot to Caudill that time by. Down into 1 and 2. Here comes Baum with a slide into turn number 1 and 2 as Caudill going to get a nice run out of turn number 2. They're going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Roast is flying everywhere, right? As we got a broke car down at the bottom as they head through turn number 3 and 4. No caution flag. Battle for second continues to rage. Caudill going to run a little bit of a pinch into turn number 3 and 4. Caution flag comes out. So something happened to him a little while ago. Let's go take a look and see what happened to John. Oh, he's going to break it right here on the entry. Oh, man. He kills it right here. I've done this plenty of times at Volusia. Oh, man. Kills that wall. Breaks the right front. That's eventually what brings out the caution flag as John is going to pull off the track. Looks like Brad Allman down on pit road. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by. Oh, they won't get it this time. They got to set up that Delaware restart. All right, so caution flag is out. Was there more to that wreck? Was there something that happened? Let me go back and look and see if there was some contact that we just missed. So he gets the wall here. Oh, he shoots up the... Oh, no, he's going to kill Brad, isn't he? He's trying to pull it... Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, no. Coming to the caution, Brad. Oh, my God. Coming to the caution, Brad just hit that wall, broke the right front, went for the climb, had to take the toe. It is going to be a single file restart. Forgot we are inside 10 laps to go. Thank you for the reminder, Josh, as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Wesley leading the way. Now it's Brett Caudill in that number 2 spot. This could get interesting. Had some on and off. Yeah, right. That is a great spot to sit there and watch, isn't it? As they head into turn number 3 and 4, let's see if they get that one to go. Brad is still on pit road. They do get the courtesy laps if you have to take a tow. Brad obviously had to take the toe, so we're going to see if he gets out this time by. He does. We are going green this time by. I got to get on a race. Have you done any racing yet this week, Nick? All right, we are looking for that green flag. Remember, guys, we have one more after this one. It's going to be UMP Modifieds right after interviews for this. Don't go anywhere because the stream is not going to stop. We're going to run it right through as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, I've been wanting to run, but it's Port Royal. I'm not a fan. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out as Wesley brings them in slow. Green flag's out as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes Caudill in that number 93. He's going to try to dig up as they head through 1 and 2. Caution flag comes right out here. All right, so we're going to go back and take a look and see what happened there. Apparently, there might have been a little bit of an accordion effect. Yeah, a lot of people trying to anticipate the restart. Oh, my God, of course. Of course, Dobbs gets knocked into it. This is a lot of games getting played right here is what caused this one. Tyson Banks had to take the toe. If you look here, you see Nick is trying to anticipate. Nick King in that number 4 spot. Watch the number 12 up there, up on that wall. He's trying to anticipate, tries to go. That kind of stacks up, and I think there might have been a little bit. Oh, my God. That is unfortunate. Let's back it up just one more time. Yeah, that was just a lot of people trying to anticipate it. Wesley doing a great job holding the pace there. Yeah, I gotta imagine. That sucks. And mouth pain is the worst. All right, looks like we got some cars pulling off. I think Tyson Banks might still be taking that toe. So probably got a couple of extra laps here. Got to make sure he gets back out on the track. As he gets those courtesy laps as they head out of turn number 2. Brandon Gibbs on pit road. Cody Connor on pit road. And Tyson Banks still taking that toe. Wasn't that big of a hit. Hold on. 38 seconds left on the toe for Tyson Banks. As they'll probably get 2 more laps of pace in here. You should make it out this time. All right, guys, who do you think? You got to keep it shut. So you just text her and said, right? All right, Wesley going to lead him to the green flag this time by, next time by as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get that one to go. Looks like Banks is pulling off of pit road. As they come out of turn number 4, 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go for the number 81 and the rest of the field. And looking for that green flag. It is going to be a 5-lap shootout here. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. 5 laps to go and they take the green flag. All right, looking for that green flag out of turn number 4. When is Wesley going to fire him off? A little bit of anticipation, not quite as much. Looks like we got a couple looking to the outside. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Driscoll with a good jump to the outside was trying to take advantage, but Nick King going to go to the bottom of turn number 1 and 2. Gets the run out of turn number 2. Good run for him out of turn 2. Side by side with Bomb into turn number 3. King's going to try to roll the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. I don't know if it is there, but definitely had something in 1 and 2. Let's see what happens this time as they head through 1 and 2. King going to roll the bottom out of turn number 2. Good run off down the back straightaway. Needs to get to the top side in 3 and 4. I don't think it's there in 3 and 4. On the bottom, he's going to do a little bit better digging that bottom side out of turn number 4. Give that number 3 spot to Nicholas King. Well, they got to call it in this series. Down because they don't have a live admin. Out of turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Wesley leading the way. Brett Caudill in second. Nicholas King in third. Down into 1 and 2. Let's go. Sheehan Boo 81. I was talking about how your favorite driver had the pole. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be white flag. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow flag is out as it looks like Jonathan's going to have a little bit of an issue. Let's go take a look and see. Oh, he's way sideways there. Oh, no. This is going to be bad. Oh, he gets Connor. Connor tried to avoid it. Nowhere for Banks to go. Connor's going to take the tumble. Jonathan's going to get another hit. Big hit. Wow, that was wild. Let's go watch that in real time. I think I need to take it back a little bit, though, because that got... All right, he got a little sideways in 3 and 4. This is really what sets this off. Jonathan, he gets sideways in 3 and 4 here. Oh, comes down. Nowhere for Cody to go. He's going to get down into Cody. Cody in the wall. And boom, big hit to the outside of the front straightaway for the 21 of Jonathan. What's up, JK, the best row racer? What's up, buddy? All right, so we had some cars have to tow Jonathan down on pit road. Tyson Banks, the 747. Cody Connor on pit road. Oh, okay. What's up, Diecast? All right, down into turn number 1 and 2, looking for that green flag. It is going to be a 2-lap shootout here as Wesley leads the field. Brett Caudill, Nicholas King, Nicholas Baum, Clifford Driscoll, your top 5 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Later, bud. Looking for that green flag out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be in feature number 1? Remember, we got UMPs next as the pace truck is in. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Wesley gets on the gas down into 1 and 2. Can Brett Caudill do anything with him as Nick King and Baum get together on the bottom of turn number 1 and 2? They keep it straight down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Baum. Baum on the inside. King's going to block him out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Brett Caudill all over the back of the number 81. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Wesley going to stay up high. Oh, I think he expected him to come out go to the bottom as they go nose to tail through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Wesley, Brett Caudill, Nicholas King, and Nicholas Baum. Driscoll, your top 5. That is a good way to type his name because I have no fucking clue. I don't know how to say it. As we had it wasn't horrible. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We'll put it that way. Was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. As these guys pull onto the front straightaway, we're going to go ahead and do those results. Pull in the top 3. It is going to be Wesley with the win here tonight. Brett Caudill second. Nicholas King in third. Nicholas Baum in fourth. Clifford Driscoll in that number 5 spot. Josh Smith in 6th. Brad Allman in 7th. Going to be Snyder in that number 8 spot. Scott Dobbs in 9th. Landon Moody in 10th. Brandon Gibbs going to be in that number 11 spot. Cody Connor in 12th. Ryan Conley in 13th. Jonathan 14th. Banks 15th. And Tobias in that number 16 spot. Let's go ahead and bring in those top 3. And then get ready for the UMP modifieds. Well, hello. Don't all talk at once.
What's going on, James?
All right. So, I don't, it got interesting. Helms told me not to interview the 81.
That's all right. He hadn't heard my voice in a while, so it'll make it feel better. It's a Christmas present.
right? But good racing though between the Knicks and Brett there for the second on back. Pretty wild racing back there. Nick, you got that bottom side to work late, but just not enough time.
Yeah, honestly, I was shocked. I really I didn't think there was going to be enough down there. Going through practice race and practice, it was there and you could run with somebody, but you couldn't pass them. And so we were running a train there at one point where we were just one in line in front behind the other one, and I was like, okay, this is boring. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shoot my shot and ran one right before that caution, ran bottom one and two, and I came out almost even with bomb, and I was like, all right, well, I didn't stick to 3 and 4. I stayed on the top 3 and 4, and then we had that caution. I was like, you know what, let's see what the bottom can do in 3 and 4, and so held pretty good, but Wes and Brett were just too fast. I ran out of time. I didn't have enough. Couldn't get enough grip. So
Tay said purple made it faster. Well, great run here tonight. I know we want to get those UMPs up. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
yeah. First off, wife, mom, always supporting me and my habit. Majula Say and all those guys over there. All the guys over Warrior Racing, Warrior Apps for helping me out whenever I need to. And then you and Josh, you for the broadcast, and then Josh for putting on a great league.
Well, good run here tonight. Good luck at the UMPs if you're running those, and I'll move you down there so we can start that. Brett Caudill. Man.
Yes, sir.
Second place. Man, you had to fight Nick King there.
Get assisted suicide.
What's that?
I'm just going to go to Oregon and get assisted suicide. I can't deal with the failure.
Good run here tonight. The good run here tonight in the number 93 machine. Had to fight for that second place. I mean, the key was that starting spot for Wesley. I'm sure a big part of it. But coming to the checkered there, you gained on him a lot. You were all over the back of him in turn number 1 and 2. I felt like you might have had the run for the slider in 3 and 4, but were you just expecting him to try and pinch that off?
Yeah, I just didn't want to do anything stupid and ruin both of our races. Because I think we've got points wrapped up, and it was a hell of a race for the first 25 laps or so. So I got into, I believe it was bomb at one point, and we kind of walled each other. I thought I had room to move up, and he was taking every inch that I was allowing him to give, and then I just kind of screwed us both. So I apologize about that, but it was a good tight race. It just sucked. It was kind of one laney.
Yeah, it was definitely better racing. We were talking about this before, that this was probably going to be single file. How was it, that you got out there and you actually got to race? I mean, that had to make it a little bit exciting rather than just follow the leader.
Yeah, well, the other thing is I got lucky with the invert. I would have been screwed if I would have been towards the back. But, there was even though it was kind of one laney, there was a couple options in that lane to run with a different attitude of the car that sometimes you tried something and it made up a little spot. I think I found something through the middle with a little bit of a teammate's help through the middle of 3 and 4 there at the end.
Well, great run here tonight in the 93. I know you got the UMP mods up next. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, wife, parents, 3D Racing, House of Speed, Westside Signs, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, MDiTV, and Dirt Series. Thanks.
I appreciate you, bud, and I'll see you in the next one. Wesley.
Yes, sir.
Man, that 81, you didn't get what you needed in qualifying, but it put you in the right spot tonight.
Yeah, I turned those laps in practice in that little practice session beforehand, and just, Dodds and Driscoll and them were about a tenth, 2 tenths faster, and I just couldn't figure out where it was at. But I knew I'd be about in that top 5, 6, 7. So I was really hoping that would work out, and it did. I ended up as the 7, and they hit the invert. And I saw that they were doing a little bit crazier stuff behind me in the mirror, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make them work to pass me and make one of them make a mistake and maybe junk all of them. So I just rode my line, stayed out of that giant cushion or whatever you want to call it, a ramp that was in 3 and 4, and just held my line the whole time. I needed a couple more laps to get back into my rhythm. That's when they were really catching me in that green white checker, because I'm terrible in short stints. I have to hit my line and do it a few laps in a row to actually get consistent.
Now, with these starts being on green, it definitely being on the pole doesn't always feel like an advantage. But there's a couple tracks where you know, especially here in Weedsport, where you got that really tight turn 1 and 2 compared to 3 and 4. That had to make you feel good about the start here. Normally, I mean, that would have given Brad a big advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the top was really good. The difference was there was a lot of mud on exit of 3 and 4. You would just lose so much speed trying to run it, you know, in the actual race. So on a restart, you could just, you know, motor through that and slide on up. And I thought I messed it up on the green white checker because I went from top to bottom. The restarts beforehand, I had the straightaway to get up to the top, and everything was fine. So I thought for sure he was going to throw a slider on me. I think me and Baum made contact at the beginning. He kind of surprised me with that slider in 3 and 4 instead of 1 and 2, and I was trying to figure out how to react. I feel like I left him a lane, but maybe I didn't leave him as much as I thought I did. So I apologize to him if so. And yeah, just trying to stay consistent, hit my marks, and I knew track position was super key with that track being 1 lane. So just trying to hold on. Appreciate Brett for not dirtying me up. He had every opportunity there, and I know me and him have had a lot of run-ins. But as he said, you know, we're tired of ruining each other's races, so kind of come to a truce on that, and we're just gonna go on forward and keep racing.
Well, great run here tonight. Scott Helm said congratulations, the best he could. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I got to thank all my teammates over at Mud Duck. You know, all of our great sponsors as well. Volusia Speed Shop, VLR, Spartan Transportation. Um, Also got WR1, TAC 3 Defense, ShopFergie22.com. I mean, all the great sponsors the VLR has. They help us out at Mud Duck quite a bit, and I only get to make one-off appearances over here, and just been running some other stuff as of late just for a change. So I appreciate Josh for putting this thing on, and you for broadcasting it. We'll see what we can do in the mod.
Nick commented on that pass for the lead, the slide for the lead. He said, I tried with a smiley face. He did have a good run. That had to make it interesting, but great run here tonight, and I'll see you in the UMPs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and Baum had a great run there. He raced me really clean, and I tried to leave him lane. It's so 1 lane dominant that I hate if I got into him and cost him the race at all. But you know, he'll probably get me back here in the mods, I'm sure.
Well, good luck in that one, and I'll talk to you in a few.
All right, see you, man.
All right, so Wesley with a great run there. Nick, it was good seeing you run up there. I feel like you've been struggling lately, and that was a solid run here tonight. Let's go ahead and see if they got that session up for the UMP Modifieds. Oh, let me go ahead and refresh. Just showing the dirt late models right now, just waiting for the UMPs to go ahead and pop up, and we'll jump over to that one. But good run there for these guys as we get ready for the second race here of the night. Those aren't the ones I'm looking for. Hopefully we get a practice run where they're all out on the track rather than one by one. We're waiting for that to go up here. We're going to go ahead and give it a minute or two, and we'll jump over into that session. I'll be right back.
Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
Session is up. We are getting up into the second session of tonight.
Just to feel this strength. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brake. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. All
right, let's see who all we got in that one right now. Right now we got Almond, Gibbs, Cadill, Driscoll, Connor, Jonathan, Smith, Snyder, Moody, King, Conley, Dobbs, and Gwaltney as it stands right now, as we are getting into the UMP session. Heather said the girls say way to go daddy for Nick King getting that solid third place finish here tonight. almost up in there, guys. Just waiting for it to pop up.
This is our anthem, this is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never
All
looking
right,
back.
let's get over into the session as these cars are out on the track. Driscoll in the number 63.
Kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Then it's the
All right, so Driscoll out on the track, currently at the top of the charts. Looks like we got 13 cars in here right now. Let's get it, says Cody. Let's get it. Let's see if Dobbs is out there still. In the 29, he is. Currently second quick. This could get really interesting here tonight. I think the UMP mods are going to be a lot more interesting. I think that bottom side could come into play here tonight. I know with the big blocks it definitely would. These things do race a little bit different, but if you can roll that bottom side, there might be a little bit of speed in these UMP modifieds here tonight. As Moody currently in the number 4 spot as he pulls out on the track in that number 84 machine. Let's see Brett Caudell out there in the number 93 getting some laps in. So is all 3D in the top 5? Oh, as I say that, Colton Snyder going to take the number 5 spot in the number 24. Break up that 3D top 5 as he smacks the wall on the entry of turn number 3. Josh Smith should be out on the track right now in the number 83 machine, putting on a few laps here. I guess I could go like this and pull up this. All right, might as well do that as we are here. Right now, it's going to be Driscoll with a 17.037. Looks like they're about 1 second slower than the UMP mods, which means maybe more grip. Nicholas King out of the track, 10th quickest right now in the UMP modifieds. As he is out there in the number 12K machine. He should be the 0K because then he can always be okay. I'm just saying. Nick. You got a last name like that, you should go with the 0. All right, looks like John DeBias has made it in here for the UMP mods, up to 14 cars here tonight. Wesley out there only 8th quick in the number 81, trying to find a little bit of speed here in that UMP modified. Jonathan out there in the number 21 machine. Driscoll out there still putting in some laps. He's got 17 laps into this practice. 17 laps. I think he's got the most laps out of everyone. Oh, no. No, they're all pretty close. Him and Dobbs are definitely really close. As Driscoll is trying that bottom side. The Catfish, no surprise here, trying that bottom side. As that is going to be the end of warm-up. We're going to get into qualifying here, as it is going to be 14 cars for tonight's event. As they pull out on the track, who's going to be our first driver out on the track. Had to make sure my mic was unmuted, since I did all of qualifying in practice muted for the supers. All right, looks like it is going to be Scott Dobbs out there first in the number 29 machine. We're going to go ahead and find him as he comes out of turn number 4 to take lap number 1. Him and Cody Connor pretty neck and neck right now on the track. Pretty neck and neck with the times. Let's see who's going to get it as Dobbs heads through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, it is going to be Dobbs with a 17.383. Moody's going to have a 4.28. And Connor with a 5.30. Brett Caudell going to step up into that number 3 spot. That is not a bad thing. Remember, top 7 will invert here tonight. I think it's 7. Is it 7 or 6? Let's take a look at the info. Looks like it is going to be top 7 inverted into tonight's feature. Wesley going to take the quick time right now. Never mind. It's going to be Jonathan in that 7th spot for the invert. Now it's going to put Colton Snyder up there. Moody currently in the number 6 spot and has some good cars. Will that push him out of that top 7 as Clifford Driscoll goes quick time with a 17.278. Looks like Snyder not going to pick up the pace any on lap 2 as he knocks down the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Brandon Gibbs going to go 4th quick. That's, 8th quick. Moody is down to the 7th spot. Right now it is Brett Caudill in that number 7 position, but Nicholas Baum has not taken a lap. We'll see if he takes a lap here, if he's got enough time. He's got enough time. Driscoll out there getting a little bit of extra credit in the number 63 machine. Yeah, it should be good. I think there's going to be a little bit of grip down on the bottom. Should make it interesting. So Nick Baum has not taken a lap yet. Will he get out there in time for qualifying, or is it going to be Brett Caudill on the pole here for tonight's feature? That is going to be dangerous for the rest of the field. Does not look like Nick is going to be able to put a lap down here, so he's going to be starting 15th. Shotgun on the field, as we do have 15 cars here tonight for the main event. Going to be 30 laps here tonight as these guys get ready to go out on the track and do a little bit of warm-up here, as that is going to close the end of qualifying. You're going to see that checkered flag. There it is. All right, so these guys going to pull out on the track. As these guys all pull out on the track, Wesley going to be the first to hit the track as they head into turn number 1 and 2. So probably about 3 minutes of warm up here as these guys come down the front straightaway. First time they've been on the tracks tonight together on the UMP Modifieds. Practice was solo, so these guys kind of get to see where everybody's at and where they are running. As we are going to get ready for tonight's main event, we are 1 minute into the warm-up. Before I forget, let me go ahead and put this up to gap. As Driscoll currently quickest in practice. In the warm-up. My God. The chat is always pretty freaking wild when somebody's complaining about a league. I was just reading Facebook as these guys come out of turn number 4. Let's see how much more practice. I think they're going to have about another minute left before we end the practice session and get into tonight's event. Looks like Nicholas King has found a little bit of speed. Currently second on the charts. He's working that bottom side, trying to see if there's a little something down there. Oh, little tap. Oh my God. I knew that was going to end bad. Wow, that didn't end nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. That could have been a whole lot worse. Landon Moody on pit road trying to figure out what is going on here tonight in that number 84. He has struggled in the super race. Now struggling here in qualifying and trying to find a little bit of speed here for tonight's main event. Maybe starting further back will help Landon Moody. Uh-oh. I heard something. Lisa with the 200 stars. Appreciate that, Lisa. She did that just to wake me up. All right, that is going to be the end of warm-up. We're going to get into tonight's main event. Let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be the number 93 of Brett Caudell. Outside of him in the number 29 machine, it is going to be Scott Scrap Metal Dobbs. Starting inside row number 2 in the number 12K machine, it's going to be Nicholas King. Outside of him in the number 81, it was our super late model winner, it's going to be Wesley Gwaltney. Starting inside row number 3 in the number 9 machine, it's going to be Brad Allman. Outside of him in the number 63, it's going to be the catfish himself, Clifford Driscoll. Starting inside row number 4 in the number 83 machine, it's going to be Josh Smith. Outside of him in the number 34 3D racing machine, it's going to be Brandon Gibbs. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight in the number 84 machine, look for him to try to make his way forward, it's going to be Landon Moody. Starting in 10th on the outside of row number 5 here tonight, it's going to be the number 24 of Colton Snyder. Starting inside row number 6 here tonight in the number 11 spot, it's going to be the number 3 of Cody Connor. Outside of him in the number 21, it's going to be Jonathan T. Out inside row number 7 here tonight, it's going to be Ryan Conley. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 5 of John DeBias. Starting shotgun on the field in the 0-2, don't count him out here tonight, it's going to be Nicholas Baum. Watch for Nick to drive his way up through the field. He's definitely got the talent and the speed in the UMP modifieds as Brett Caudell going to lead him out of turn number 2, looking for the green flag, this time by.
Down in the mud and we're never looking back.
Looking for the green flag. Tensions are high in the UMP modifieds as they head into turn number 3 and 4 for the Slick Track Challenge season finale. Pace car's going to pull in here. Looking for the green flag. Wave it to your favorite. Green flag is out. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Brett Caudell going to slide up. Dobbs to his back bumper. Wesley just behind him down the back straightaway. Contact between Driscoll and King. Driscoll going to get that outside wall. King's going to slide up into Wesley out of turn number 4. Battle's going to be for 4th on back. Here comes Brad Allman down on the bottom side in the 9D, as in the 9B. No, 9A, whatever fucking it is. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. He's going to slide up as King falls back to the number 5 spot. Here comes Gibbs in the number 34 trying to dig to the outside. He's got a bumper full of Driscoll. Driscoll going to push him up that track. Here comes Driscoll down the back straightaway. 3 wide just behind him down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Gibbs stuck on the outside. Oh, Josh Smith almost into him as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. It's going to be 3 laps complete as Brett commands the field out of turn number 2. We're watching the battle for 4th on back as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Wesley all over the back of Dobbs as they come out of turn number 2 down the front straightaway. Watching the battle for 2nd. Here comes Wesley down low on Dobbs. Drag race out of turn number 2. Wesley tries to get the run out of turn number 2 down in the slick, not able to get the grip. It's going to be Dobbs back to the number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 5 laps complete. 5 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single file 4 now at the front of the pack. Let's move back. Let's see what's going on back here. Oh, Moody and Baum get together. Baum into the wall. He's going to fall back. Broken right front. Caution flag comes out. Let's take, oh no. Oh. Looks like Moody's going to come up and just take off the nose of the 0-2 of Nicholas Baum as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, he thought he was clear. Just absolutely clobbered him. Nothing Nick could do. Nick was digging up through the field too. as the caution flag comes out for the first time here tonight in the UMP Modifieds. 5 laps complete. All right. So Brett Caudill leads the way. It's going to be Scott Dobbs in second. Delaware restart. It will be Brett Caudill out front all by himself. They're going to stack him up from second on back, 2 by 2. Looks like Dobbs is liking that outside right now. I don't know. What do you do with Wesley? Wesley would be willing to throw the slider. As they come out of turn number 4, let's see if they get that one to go. Well, they got to stack them up 2 by 2, so looks like everybody is out on the track. Oh, looks like Nick might have left. I guess Nicholas Baum left as they are going to stack them up 2 by 2. Does look like Dobbs picks that outside. That's going to put Wesley down low. This could get interesting. The one thing that Dobbs has going for him right now is being in that Discord with the 93 of Brett Caudill, hoping to time that start just right. As they get one to go this time by. 1 to go at the line. They got him stacked up 2 by 2 for second on back. Brett Caudill going to lead the way down into turn number 1 and 2. How was everybody's Christmases? Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Mine was tiring. I am struggling right now. I'm ready for a break. Can't wait for the kids to go back to school already. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for that green flag, this time by 2 by 2, all the way through the field from second on back. Pace truck going to pull in out of turn number 4. When will Brett fire him off? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Wesley. Wesley going to slide Dobbs. Nope, Dobbs going to dig to the outside. Wesley gives Dobbs the room as Dobbs going to have a big run out of turn 2 as Brandon Gibbs falls back through the pack. Here comes Wesley again through 3 and 4. Almost contact between him and Dobbs. Wesley going to get to the top, then into the wall as Brad Allman gets into that back bumper down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Driscoll. Driscoll tries to throw the slide. That's going to put him 3 wide behind Wesley. 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Brad Allman going to back out of that one as they head out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is chaos waiting for the big one. Oh, Smith's going to go around. That's going to bring out the caution flag. That one was brewing for a while as it was just hard racing up through the field. Josh gonna stick his nose in here, I think. Yeah, he does. Oh, and Moody comes up the track. Just no room for 4 wide out of that corner. And a big one happens as that's going to break off the left front of that number 83. So caution flag out on the track. Looks like Josh Smith definitely needing to go down on the pit road. No left front on that machine as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Who needs 4 wheels, Josh? Stay out. Stay out. Run the tricycle. No trike for Josh Smith as he pulls down onto pit road. He's going to take advantage, get that fast repair. Cody Connor on pit road. Oh, you're going to see him. All of a sudden, he's going to just boink. All 4 tires again. He's going to pull back out on the track as Brett Caudill leads the way. The view from the back of the number 93. Look at all those cars behind you, all trying to get that spot. As they come out of turn number 4, looks like Gibbs going to pull down onto pit road. As they are going to get a single file, it is going to be 9 laps complete when they take the green flag. You know what's crazy is I am trying to stay awake right now, and I still got more excitement than they do for the Pro Series races. All right, let's see if we get that one to go this time by as they come out of turn at number 4. Well, they won't get the one to go, but they should stack them up 2 by 2. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, looks like we got Cody Connor back on pit road. As these guys get it stacked up 2 by 2, looks like Dobbs going to take that top spot again here, looking for the green flag. Hopefully he can get a better start. All that pressure on the number 93 to get a good start here. The restarts are not your friend when you're the leader. This is where all the mistakes could happen here tonight and cost you as they come out of turn number 4. They get 1 to go at the line. 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Who's going to take the victory here tonight? The Supers already ran, Sinful. Supers already ran. All right, stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. This time by down the back straightaway. We're going to send it one more time. Let's see if they can keep it green the rest of the way. It's going to be 9 laps complete as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. 9 laps complete. We got 21 laps to go into 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for second on back out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Wesley in the number 81. A little bit of contact into 3 and 4. Wesley going to throw the slider. Here comes Dobbs back with the cut down. Dobbs going to come back with the cut down as Driscoll gave him a ton of room there as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes Dobbs back down low as Wesley going to take that number 2 spot. Driscoll takes the number 3 spot down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Brett Caudill and Wesley Gwaltney. Those were the top 2 finishers in the last one. Just reversed as Wesley took the win in the super race. Brett Caudill looking to take the win here in the UMPs as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Driscoll looking low on Wesley out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to keep it single file for now. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, single file for that top 5 as they race their way into turn number 3 and 4. Landon Moody trying to make his way up through the field, up underneath Nick King as they come out of turn number 4, down the back straightaway, front straightaway. Wow, I can't talk. As it looked like Moody got a little too sideways. Gibbs almost wrecks into turn number 1. He does wreck. Caution flag comes out. Let's see what happened to Gibbs here. Oh, the 57 got the wall. Just big stack ups. Oh, that is unfortunate for the number 34. As he is going to have to take that quick repair. Caution flag comes out here once again. 13 laps complete. 13 laps complete as Brett Caudill leads the way into turn number 3 and 4. Couple laps of pace in here. Maybe not. Looks like Gibbs is out on the track again already. See if we get that 2 to go this time by. Let's see if they get it stacked up. Looks like we got another one onto pit road. Jonathan going to jump down onto pit road in that number 21 machine. He's going to take some repairs or a fast repair here. Looks like he's going to take the repairs. They are going to stack them up 2 by 2. They're going to get 1 to go at the line as it looks like Wesley going to take the outside. Driscoll, he's asleep at the wheel. He's going to take the inside as they get him stacked up 2 by 2. Out of turn number 4, should be 1 to go at the line. One to go at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like I'm having some issues. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 2. This time by down the back straightaway. It is stacked up 2 by 2. First, second on back. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Caudill out front as Driscoll looked for the lead almost into the 93 of Caudill. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single files for the top 2. Out of turn number 2, making the top 3 as they are stacked up 3 wide. Big wreck down the front straightaway as Moody goes around in the air. Caution flag is out. All right, what is good? We're going to have some people get the wall here. That's going to cause a big stack up as they come. Oh, was there contact there? I think Cody might have just gotten into the wall. I don't think there was no contact unless it was net code. Oh, I think there was net code. I think there was net code there. That was just weird. All right, so let's get on with the 24 of... Where's he at? Snyder. We're going to go blimp. Let's see if there's any net code here. I think there's some... What's up, Swank? I don't know if there was net code or if the back end just drifted out like that. Nowhere for Moody to go up underneath the 24. And then he's going to take a wild ride here into turn number 1 and 2. Does a spin in the air. Lands it back on all 4. As Snyder's going to ride the wall there as we get the caution flag here once again tonight as we are 15 laps in the books. Let's see. So that was a pretty quick caution. Is that going to call for a single file restart here? Not sure, but we're going to find out as they come out of turn number 4. Let's see if they get them stacked up again. Looks like Gibbs is out of this one. All right, it is single file. It is single file as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to look for that green flag this time by. All right, so Caudill going to lead the way down into turn number 3 and 4. I think you hate this track. That was a cool little move. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag's out. Big jump by Brett Caudill as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Driscoll all over the back of the bumper of Wesley. Here comes Dobbs looking low on Driscoll. Brad Allman rolling that bottom side down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be 17 laps complete at the line. That's going to give us 13 laps to go. 13 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. It is all Wesley out front here tonight. All Brett out front here tonight as Wesley tries to close the gap down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Driscoll all over the back of that number 81, looking to battle for that number 2 spot. That is what Brett Caudill wants right now, those two to get racing it. That's going to kill their time and their distance between him, giving them a lot better opportunity to win here tonight as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 19 laps complete. Let's go ahead and give them 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go down the back straightaway front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Brad Allman gets the inside wall almost up into Dobbs. Out of turn number 2, top 3, single file. Wow. Driscoll going to gain a ton through turn number 3 and 4. Can he keep it down the front straightaway? He does into 1 and 2, almost into the back of that number 81. All right, so battle for second is definitely starting to heat up. Watch this move through turn number 3 and 4. This slide job is working great for the number 63 as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. They are closing in nose to tail as Brett is just leading, holding on, trying not to make a mistake down the back straightaway. It is going to be hard for the 81 to find his way around him. He knows he's just got to be perfect here as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file. Wesley all over the back of that number 93 of Brett Caudill. Looking for the lead. He's going to give him a bump. Lets him know he's there. Goes to the bottom side in 3 and 4. Big slide job by the 81. Cut down by Brett Caudill. Caudill going to keep the lead that time by down into 1 and 2. He's got to slide it through 1 and 2. Up the track. That might hurt him. 1 and 2. That doesn't seem like the move. Down the back straightaway as Wesley's got to get on the brakes into turn number 3 and 4. Clifford Driscoll in that number 63, holding on to that number 3 spot, looking for maybe more. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Wesley starting to put the pressure on Caudill. Might have cost him a little bit. Here comes Driscoll looking low down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Wesley going to look low. Almost a little contact between first and second as they come out of turn number 4. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Oh, Wesley's going to blink. It's going to cost Driscoll a ton as Driscoll had to back out of it. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 4 to go at the line. Driscoll trying to catch back up as they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Caudill leads it. Gwaltney in second. Driscoll, Dobbs, your top 4. You can see him in the screen. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Driscoll definitely gaining on the top 2 as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Wesley trying to find a place to make a move without wrecking both of them into turn number 1 and 2. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Wesley's going to give a little knock to the 93. He's going to look low. Slide job in turn number 3 and 4. Up the track. Easy cut down by Caudill out of turn 4. But he's not going to get there. New race leader at the line. It's going to be Gwaltney at the line as Caudill throws the slider in 1 and 2. Wesley going to cut back down. He's got a much better spot running into turn number 3 and 4. Caudill going to try to dig low out of turn number 4 this time by its white flag out. 1 lap to go. Here comes Caudill into 1 and 2. Brett's going to slide up the track. He's got to back out of it. Big run for Gwaltney on the outside. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Here comes Driscoll down low looking for second. Out of turn 4. It's going to be Gwaltney, Caudill, Driscoll, your top 3. Dobbs, and then Connor rounding out the top 5. That was a great race to watch up at the front. Can I? No, it's PC only. PC only. Military edits. It's iRacing is PC only. All right, so good run here tonight as Wesley takes the win. We're going to go through the results, bring the top 3 in, and call it a night. Dobbs with the photo bomb. All right, let's go ahead and go through the results and then bring in those top 3. It is going to be Wesley with the win here tonight. Brett Caudill in second, Driscoll in third. Dobbs going to be in that number 4 spot. Cody Connor in 5th. Nicholas King in 6th. Going to be Brad Allman in that number 7 spot. Josh Smith in 8th. Colton Snyder in 9th. Jonathan's going to bring it home in 10th. John DeBias in 11th. Ryan Conley in 12th. Going to be Landon Moody in that number 13 spot. Brandon Gibbs in 14th. And Nicholas Baum in that number 15 spot. Great job. Definitely good race. Yeah, congratulations to Brett Caudill. Let's go ahead and bring in those top 3. Welcome back, top 2. What's up, Driscoll?
Yeah, good to see you. Been a while.
The catfish just couldn't catfish tonight, though. It looked like it was all topside.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you could kind of run the bottom of the top, but that was about it.
You know, it was pretty racy at times. It looked like you had a slider in 3 and 4 that was really working for you, putting that pressure on Wesley there, but couldn't quite find your way around him. Looked like he had a little blink there that cost you a little bit of time, but man, great run in that 63. Did you feel like you had something for those guys?
Yeah, I felt like I was able to make better speed than them, but I mean, I know Brett was running a line to make sure he could keep the lead, and I know Wes was trying to dog him, so I was really I was really hoping they would just, kind of get in each other's way and I'd be able to sneak through there. I felt like I was faster, and if I'd had clean track, I'd have been okay, but it doesn't always shake out that way.
Yeah, definitely interesting. You had a big stack up earlier, fell back a little ways in the field. How hard was it to get back up to that number 3 spot?
Under green flag conditions, it was dang near impossible. I mean, you could get a run on somebody, but if you tried to take it anywhere, you kind of cost yourself off the exit of the next corner. So the restarts there, those 3 or 4 we had, were really important to make sure I could get off the bottom. Just try and pull as nice a slider as you can pull on a 1 lane track there, and kind of pick them off one by one.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to thank the wife for taking care of the hooligans while I sit down and do this for a couple hours every night. Got to thank the guys over at 3D Racing, all the time and stuff we put in to make sure that put on a good show for you guys. Justin Norwood Sim Sports, JMP Home Inspections, West Side Signs, House of Speed for what they do for us on the open setup side, and got to say thanks for broadcasting the season here, James. It's kind of neat to be able to throw this stuff up on YouTube and let the family watch. So thank you.
Appreciate you. Brett, second place again. Yes. I bet you were praying for a caution late tonight.
I was just kind of waiting for it to be over because I didn't have the speed to be first. I just got lucky again. But yeah, it kind of worked. It was still a fun race. It was clean. It was fun. It was just better track would have been great.
Yeah, it looks like you guys had a good series of slide jobs there, but you just couldn't quite make the one, and it seemed to really be what cost you there. But great run up at the front, good clean racing. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, thanks to wife again, parents for watching, 3D Racing, yep. House of Speed, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, West Side Signs, MDiTV, and Dirt Series for putting the series on.
Well, appreciate you. I'll let you go take your little break, and I'll see you again later.
Later, buddy.
Wesley, you almost didn't make it. Man, it was tough back there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that 1 lane track that they kind of mentioned, and then I kind of figured something out. Actually, I have to thank Clifford there because I watched him in warm up and saw him kind of run that little slider line, and I was like, oh, that looks nice. And so I'd kind of been running that and just keeping the car under me. And I know these modifieds are very different than the Super, where you like the wheel spin can drive you forward in a Super. In a modified, you have an 8-inch tire, so you're not really going anywhere if you're up in the fluff. So yeah, I was just kind of learning that and waiting for Brett to make a mistake or at least get close enough to where I could throw that slider. I kind of messed with him that one time before the last caution. I said, just for funds as we were slowing down, I threw a big old slider in 3 and 4, just as a precursor to what I was going to do. I was hoping he'd pick up on it so I could slide him in 1 and 2 and actually drive away. But that was a hell of a race. I appreciate everybody being clean with that one. Good race with Dodge there, and those restarts, as Cliff mentioned, those are wild. And got to second and just was kind of riding. I know I was holding him up, but I was just trying to make sure I didn't make a big mistake to wreck all of us, while at the same time not getting into Brett. So yeah, good race, and it worked out for me.
Yeah, you had to be worried. I mean, Driscoll got on that back bumper there when you guys were nose to tail. Ton of pressure on you. It has to make you think different about the move. You got to know you got the move when you make it on Brett, because you make that move wrong, you're getting passed by both of them.
Yeah, you really had to be committed to it. There's a couple sliders there when I threw on Dobbs in the first couple restarts or whatever, and I was not completely committed, so I left him a lane. And then Cliff had a chance on me, and he left me a lane, and I said, you know what, if I junk myself, I junk myself, but I'm not going to junk all of us. So I stayed in the throttle and drove around him on the outside. And I got to Brett, and I kind of knew if I could throw him off a little bit, make him run a line he didn't like, and especially in 3 and 4, if I could force him down through the middle where it was super slick and he couldn't really turn under somebody, then I had a pretty good chance.
Yeah, it looked like it was hard there getting that cut down out of turn 4 to get back up underneath you to cross you back over. But great run here tonight. Two wins. Taking them both. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, once again, all of my teammates over at Mud Duck, pretty cool to come over here and get the sweep of that deal. And all of our great sponsors, Medulla Say Speed Shop, TAC 3 Defense, Sweet Victory, I think I forgot them last time, Spartan Transportation, Shop Fergie 22, all the great people we have on these cars that support Mud Duck. And, thanks for you to broadcasting this, Josh, for putting it on. I don't know when I'm going to be coming back. I may run a little bit of the indoor series. It just kind of depends on what I got going on. Congrats to Cliff and Brett running second and third there. Good race with them. Good clean race, and it's always fun racing with them and Dobbs and everybody. So glad I can get this win, and we'll see what happens next.
Well, good run here tonight, and I will see you again.
Later, buddy.
Later. So Wesley taking the sweep here tonight. Don't tell his old lady. She'll be making him clean the floors. As always, guys, thanks for coming out. And until next time, be safe and have a good night.